You've heard about Uganda's anti-homosexuality bill. It kills gays. Some conservatives claim it only kills child molesters and people who spread HIV. They're wrong. The fact is, it's almost impossible to be gay, or to be the friend of a gay person, and not be subject to a death sentence. That's right, you don't even have to be gay or have gay sex to be put to death under this law. And you know, I've been accused of lying about this, so let's connect the dots. Here's the text of the proposed law. First, find the death penalty provision. It's on page 6. Here, a person who commits the offense of aggravated homosexuality shall be liable on conviction to suffer death. So you have to ask, what's aggravated homosexuality? And that's right above. Here's the section about child abusers, and underneath is the section about HIV. Many conservatives would have you believe it ends there, but there's a whole list, and this is the one we're looking for. Serial offender. First, notice the or. Not and, but or. That means you don't need everything on the list to be guilty of aggravated homosexuality. Any of these items is enough. Okay, so what's a serial offender? Go to page 4. Serial offender means a person who has previous convictions of the offense of homosexuality or related offenses. Now you have to ask, what do they mean by related offenses? Go to page 8, where you'll find a whole section on related offenses. Now hit item 14 at the top of page 10. Failure to disclose the offense. It says, a person in authority who, being aware of the commission of any offense under this act, omits to report the offense to the relevant authorities within 24 hours of having first had that knowledge, commits an offense, and is liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 250 currency points, or imprisonment not exceeding 3 years. So in your first failure to report, you could get 3 years in prison, even though you haven't had gay sex. But what if you're convicted of this again? Remember how we got here. That would make you a serial offender, therefore guilty of aggravated homosexuality, therefore subject to the death penalty, and you haven't even had gay sex. By the way, if you're wondering what a person in authority means, go to page 3. And find that authority means having power and control over other people because of your knowledge and official position, and shall include a person who exercises religious, political, economic, or social authority. Great. Elected official, member of the clergy, assistant night manager of a small store, all subject to this law. Not to mention social authority, which remains conveniently vague. So there you go. If they convict you once of not ratting out your gay friend, you go to prison. If you do it again, they kill you. Or if you have gay sex once, that's strike 1. And if they get you again because you didn't report your partner within 24 hours of having sex, that's strike 2. You're dead. There are so many ways to get those strikes. Here are just a few more. Try to marry your same-sex partner. Strike. Or lend your apartment to a gay friend with a hot date. Strike. Or touching another person with the intention of committing the act of homosexuality. That's a great setup for entrapment. An undercover cop hits on you, and you put your hand on his shoulder and lean in for a kiss. Strike. You could be dead for putting your hand on someone's shoulder. Read the bill. It really is worse than they're telling us.